Yo guys, welcome back to the second last day of Videomas for 2021. It is currently Friday the 24th of December, which means that it's Christmas Eve. Yeah, so today's video is going to be my annual top 5 favourite Christmas movies, or just another 5 Christmas movies I enjoy. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it from 5 to 1 again, but no, there's no particular reason why they're in this order. Yeah, gonna try and do it real quickly so that I can get this out, as it's currently 10:54 p.m. Yeah, I'll be right back. Yes, so in number 5 is possibly a surprising one for you guys. It is a 2014 British comedy Christmas movie that is called Get Santa, which follows a father who is played by Rafe Spall, I believe. Yeah, and it's got Jim Broadbent, Warwick Davis, Jodie Whittaker, and like a lot of good, and Stephen Graham, who was in Venom recently. Yeah. So this one is about a father and son duo who team up to save Christmas once that they discover that Santa Claus was sleeping in their garage or carport after crashing a sleigh and finding himself on the run from the police. So I'll say I hadn't heard of this one before last night, which was when I watched this. I personally really enjoyed this movie, just because it was like your weird British comedy kind of movie, but it still worked. Jim Broadbent played Santa really well. You had Rafe Spall, who played Steve Anderson, as he played him really well. I got around the characters. I was surprised because it came out in 2014 and I've never seen it before. Yeah, so that is 5th. In 4th, it is possibly one of the most iconic Christmas movies probably ever. It is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which I'll say, to be fair, this one just slotted into this list just because I probably, let's say, 10 minutes ago, just finished watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation for probably the first time ever, which I'm surprised I hadn't seen it before. I just think we in Australia don't have any streaming services that have the movie, or not at the moment. Yeah. So, summary: it's Christmas time, and the Griswolds, who are played by Chevy Chase as Clark. You've got Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen. You've got Juliette Lewis as Aubrey, and you've got Johnny Galecki as Rusty. Yeah, so it's Christmas time, and the Griswolds are preparing for a family seasonal celebration, but things never run smoothly for Clark, his wife, and their 2 kids. Clark's sentinel bad luck is worsened by his obnoxious family guests, but he manages to keep going, knowing that his Christmas bonus is due soon. Yes. So I will say, this movie is your stupid funny, if you're a kind of fan of the John Hughes related movies, just because he also wrote this movie. Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. I just lucky to fit into my list, because if I hadn't have seen it by today, probably would have possibly been in next year's list. Yeah. So number 3 is another shock, or one that I recently only watched for the first time. It was A Bad Mum's Christmas, which was the sequel to Bad Mums that came out in 2016, I believe. Yeah, Bad Mums came out in 2016 or 2015. Yeah, starring Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell. You had Catherine Hahn, who plays Agatha Harkness or Agnes in WandaVision. Yeah, and then you have the Christina Baranski, Susan Sarandon, Cheryl Hines, all coming for this new movie, which it follows the three underappreciated and overburdened women played by Kunis, Hahn and Bell as they rebel against the challenges and expectations of the Super Bowl for mums, which is Christmas. And as if creating a more perfect holiday for their families wasn't hard enough, they must do all of that while hosting and entertaining their own mothers. By the end of the journey, our mothers will redefine how to make the holidays special for all and rediscover a closer relationship with their mothers. So this one is kind of similar to one of the movies I have higher up. But yeah, this movie is funny. Like I'll say, I'm probably not the main target audience for this movie, but also all three main actresses are looking good. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but yeah. It's like, it's funny in the right ways. The actresses they brought in to play the mothers were probably fitted those roles perfectly. You could tell there was chemistry between them all. Yeah, that's probably all I can say. In number 2 was another one that I recently saw, possibly, let's say, last week with my grandma, because I went over there a couple times to watch some Christmas movies, which I enjoyed doing. Yeah, so this one was a surprise, because I saw the first one. I think it's called A Christmas Gift from Bob, which came out in 2020. It's about a struggling street musician who finds himself the target of an animal welfare investigation that threatens to take away his beloved cat at Christmas, which is played by Bob the cat, obviously. Yeah, it's based on a true story by James Bowen, who was played by Luke Treadaway. Yeah, which it's a sequel to A Street Cat Named Bob. So if you plan on watching Christmas Gift from Bob, you don't have to watch A Street Cat Named Bob, but I enjoyed that one as well. So yeah, do watch it. Yeah, it's like, it's a heartfelt story, like, because for me personally, I felt that I was feeling for James, like when they were possibly having to take away Bob. But yeah, a fun fact, Bob in this movie was actually played by the real Bob the cat, which unfortunately he passed away after the filming of this. After it came out. No, before it came out in cinemas, but after they filmed it. Yeah. Yeah, which is good. So, yes, that was 2. So, number 3 is possibly, in my personal opinion, one of the funniest sequels. Or it wasn't as funny as the first, but I enjoyed it. It is Daddy's Home 2, which this one stars Mark Wahlberg, who is probably one of my favourite actors. Will Ferrell, another actor I really enjoy. Linda Cardellini, she's in Hawkeye, or she's Hawkeye's wife, as Laura Barton. Yeah, Mel Gibson, who is hated by some people for I don't know what, but yeah, not going to go into that here. John Lithgow, and the name is John Cena. Yeah, so this is a sequel to Daddy's Home from 2015, which after burying the hatchet in Daddy's Home 2015, the stepfather with a heart of gold, Brad, and the kid's biological father with the perfect six-pack, Dusty, are now proud co-parents who work in unison to care for Megan and Dylan Mayron, who are their children. Yeah. This year, with Christmas just around the corner, the once incompatible parents and their families decide to spend the holidays together in a together Christmas. However, things will take a turn for the unexpected when Dusty's alpha dad, Kurt, played by Mel Gibson, who is probably one of the best characters in this movie, just because he made a lot of good jokes, and Brad's touchy-feely father, Don, who's played by John Lithgow. Him and Will Ferrell had good chemistry, I could tell. Yeah, they decide to pay a visit. Now, as the merry holidaymakers end up in a snow-capped cabin for a week, it seems that there's no escape from an impending Yuletide disaster unless the two pairs of fathers learn how to coexist and work together for the sake of the kids. Will things work out in the end? Can the four daddies save Christmas? Yes, so I will say I've really enjoyed both Daddy's Home movies, but this one was like an actual Christmas movie, which was good. Yeah. That's probably all I can say. I'll say it's not as good as the first one, but I still enjoyed it. Yeah, so that is all 5 of them. I'll go over them again. It was Get Santa, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Bad Mum's Christmas, A Christmas Gift from Bob, and Daddy's Home 2. Yes, so we'll be right back. Yeah, so thanks for watching Videomas Day 24, and it's Christmas Eve, so I hope you either have had a good Christmas Eve with your family, and hopefully you've been able to spend Christmas Day with it. But yeah, my family we're hosting Christmas here, so I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also not. Yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed this kind of video. There's one Videomas video left, which will hopefully be my top 5 presents again that I've been doing ever since I started Videomas. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow for Christmas Day and Day 25. See ya.